Woke up for sunrise this morning hoping the weather would be better than it was last night. It's not, it's worse. We're socked in. So we're taking a late start since the weather's horrible, and then heading towards Vik, where there's black sand beaches and hopefully a little bit better weather. We've come down to Arena Fiada this morning, which is like black sand beach, these spires, there's a cave, and there's also wind to the umpteenth degree. We're getting just hammered, and there's like black sand like shooting off of the sea. It's all kinds of crazy, but we're gonna try to get a couple photos anyway, or maybe just some video clips and then run away. Even with the bad weather, we're kind of having a lot of fun shooting here. If you ever come here, don't be stupid. Keep your eyes on the sea. This is the most dangerous beach, the deadliest beach in all of Iceland. And these waves just come smashing in and people get swept away. So if you're a photographer and you're doing this shot like one of my clients is, where you're getting a rock in the foreground with a beach and the spires, keep your eyes on the sea and have a spotter checking for big waves. That's what we're doing to stay safe here. And we're actually getting beautiful images. Some long lens stuff, picking out details, some wide angle stuff with some of these rocks in the foreground and the moving water. And even with this nasty weather, it's coming out pretty beautifully as Ivan, Thor photo dances in the background. So having some fun here in the nasty weather and gonna get some more shots and then move on. Weather's definitely not on our side today, but we're gonna make the most of it. There's like this really cool church up on the hill here in Vik. I think we're gonna go photograph that quickly, and then we're heading towards some canyons that I probably can't pronounce. Today's kind of one of those situations that I'm not getting spectacular, incredible photos, but I'm having so much fun shooting even in the wind. We're up at the church above Vik. There's like the sea stacks off in that distance. I shot some 70 to 200 millimeter stuff with a 10 stop ND filter on it at 2-minute exposures, and then I just flipped around without moving and have gone wide angle 16 to 35 millimeter 10 stop ND with the church in the background, and both images are coming out really cool. We're at our final, I think our final location for the day. The weather's just still really bad, but at least the winds have chilled out. We're calling this place, or Jeff has dubbed this place Bieber Bjorn, because Justin Bieber filmed his music video, or part of a music video here. And the place wasn't really popular at all until that happened, and now there's quite a few people here. So the plan was to shoot sunset here, but it's just, yeah, it's raining, as you can probably tell by the spots in the lens, and the weather's kind of nasty. So we'll see what happens, and I guess we're just gonna go on a little hike, little walk right now. Let's go. Selfie. You need the selfie B-roll footage. Yeah. So key.
It's really important, eh?
So important. So important, YouTube. I haven't been shooting a lot today, and it's not necessarily because of the bad weather. I think you can still get really cool photos in this bad weather, but it's a travel photography workshop. So I'm teaching, spending a lot of time teaching and leaving the gear in the bag and kind of guiding people through some shots. So sorry there's not a lot of images today. Also, as soon as I get to Thailand in 2 weeks, I'm starting a diet because this is a tiny little hill and I'm huffing and puffing. I'm so out of shape. So I've never been here before, and I was gonna go back to the van a little bit early because of the weather, and one of the participants went that way, and somebody said you have to go up there, and I'm glad I did because this location is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Waterfall this way, canyon that way, and Jeff, who is a huge Justin Bieber fan, said that Bieber was sitting on that rock at one point. I feel so lucky to have been here. Okay, we're back at the hotel. The weather is just like turned nasty again. It's basically been nasty weather all day, but you kind of expect that in Iceland. Now, I kind of thought I would end this video by talking about how I back up my photos, since I get asked that question all the time and I don't think I've ever addressed it. I back up my photos and video when I travel in a pretty specific way, and it's actually different than if I'm at home. If I'm on assignment, I don't have time to edit everything every day. When I'm at home, I actually do edit everything every day. So if I'm like out just shooting in Devon or the Jurassic Coast like I was last week, at the end of the day I'll get home and I'll edit everything and I have a different setup. But when I'm on assignment or when I'm traveling like this and I don't have time to edit, my setup is really quite simple, but it's all about backing stuff up, because you hear people all the time saying, I dropped my camera in the sea and I wish I hadn't. But I'm not even worried about the camera. I wish I would have had the memory or the photos from the camera. So every day, no matter what, even if I've only taken 1 or 2 pictures and a little video, every single day at the end of the day I back up in 3 different places. So first of all, I leave the footage on the SD card. So that's already one backup. And the SD cards I use are the SanDisk Extreme discs. I find that they're the most durable. In all my years shooting, I've never ever had a SanDisk Extreme disc fail on me, ever, never. They're super durable and absolutely fantastic. So that's the first place I back them up. I copy all the photos and the video onto my computer, my laptop, the second place I back it up. And then I actually have 2 of these SanDisk SSD cards. They're solid state drives. This one's 480 gigabytes. This is the SanDisk Extreme 510 portable SSD. These are extremely fast hard drives, and look at how tiny this thing is. It's like the size of a credit card basically, and it holds half a terabyte of footage. And so basically I have 2 of these things, and I put all my photos, the raw photos, onto one, and I put all the video onto another. So now I've already got my footage backed in 3 places. And I think that's really important. If you don't do that at the end of today, and then I go out shooting tomorrow, and I'm out shooting and I drop my camera into the sea or into a lake and I can't retrieve it, the footage is gone forever. And as much as it would suck to lose my camera and the lens and everything, it would suck just as bad, if not more, to lose footage from like a week. So, lesson to be learned, back up your photos while traveling every single night. No matter how tired I am, at the end of the day, even if I'm only going to get 15 minutes of sleep that night, I'm backing up my photos. It only takes 5 minutes to do, generally, so do it. And it'll save you a headache in the future. Tomorrow the weather is supposed to be not great, I think, here in Iceland again, but we'll make do. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. We're going like Glacier Lagoon and to like the Diamond Beach with all the little icebergs on the beach, and it's gonna be awesome. Even in bad weather, we're gonna have fun here in Iceland on this travel photography workshop. So I guess I'll see you on that episode. Peace.